Welcome to the Work Wives and Real Lives podcast. I'm Katie.
And I'm Ava. We're two best friends and coworkers spilling the tea on business, boundaries, and all the beautiful chaos in between.
From workday wins to real life messes, we're talking through it all.
Unfiltered, unpolished, and always putting friendship first.
Think of it as your weekly catch up with your favorite coworker turned soul sister.
So grab your coffee
or your wine
and let's get into it.
Stunning. What is up, Work Wife fam? It is Katie and Ava, your favorite wives. Back. Ayo. We're on season 2, episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here. We're here to talk to you, to whoever's listening. We got like one fan out there, Ann Becker. Shout out Ann Becker. We love you. She tells us weekly how much she likes our podcast.
I love it.
Saw her last weekend. She gave us a little
kudos.
We try. Welcome. We try. Anything we have, Ann.
That's all you need.
And your brother, Joe Bedeau.
Joe Bedeau.
Your audio sounds really light to me right now.
Oh no. Let me turn.
That's better.
Oh,
I don't know if you're sitting too far. Yeah.
Probably. There we go.
That's better. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, shout out Joe Bedeau. We love you. Thank you for commenting on our YouTube video with your shout out.
Like, comment, subscribe. He did it all.
That is the kind of fan we love. Okay?
Yeah.
Take notes.
Take notes, people. But also keep listening. We appreciate that too.
You don't have to like, comment, subscribe. Just listen. Or don't. I don't know.
No, please listen.
Please
tell
listen.
A friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend. We're here.
Whether
or not you are. So there's that. All right. So today we are talking about productivity tips, which is something that speaks deeply to me because I have been known to be called the master of productivity. And like, I'm just so excited to drop my wisdom to you guys in the ether and learn how to be a psycho like me. So
I'm excited. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
I feel like I already know the things that you're going to say, but maybe there's something new that I'll learn.
And maybe there's something I'll learn from you.
Yeah, no.
Just like your weekends, probably not.
Probably not. No, if you were to look at my work desk, it's just a bunch of notes everywhere.
Oh God, that's scary.
Which is my brain. Is just like chaotic notes constantly. A bunch of tabs open, but we'll get into that.
Okay. We're going to debrief that.
Yeah.
I feel like we can help there. So we're going to talk about what actually has worked for us, what did not work and is just a scam out there in society, and things that are just making us thrive or not. And we're going to talk about it. So buckle up. You're in for a treat. Let's dive into, first of all, top of the news.
Let's
have to discuss this. Breaking. It is Wednesday night when we're filming this for the people that are going to watch this on Friday.
Something Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
What'd she do?
No one's going to watch our episode on Friday because on Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time, the Opalite music video drops.
Oh, I better post this Thursday then.
You better post it Thursday because no one's going to watch it on Friday because I know I'm not going to watch it. I know what I'm going to be doing for hours on Friday.
Okay, so music video, Opalite. Oh, I'm so excited. Me and my little girl are going to be sat listening and watching her music video.
Little Opal?
Little Opal girl.
She do a little dance? It's all right.
Oh, she loves to wiggle her butt all the time. And so...
Does she jump up on you and like put her arms up and do you guys like dance like human dancing?
Yes, she is a jumper, but we don't quite dance. She will with my husband. She's
obviously,
that's her man. She's obsessed with him. He's obsessed with her. I've fully been replaced. Yeah. She now sleeps in between us and
How
Oh,
do you sleep with two big dogs in your bed? How big is your bed?
it's not big. We only have a queen, which we need to upgrade. I know.
Oh, you guys.
Well, with Hans, that's why we're in such a loving marriage is
That's why you're
because
in
we're
the
so
armpit.
close. That's why I'm in the armpit. But Opal has taken over that spot as of the last week. She's been nuzzled up
In the
against him
armpit.
in the armpit. Yep. She loves the pit.
If you
But
have not
yeah.
had the pleasure of meeting Ava's husband, he is not a small man. He's built. He's very tall.
Hmm.
So the image of, and I mean, you're pretty petite, but
Thank you. Wow.
uh, you're welcome. But the image of that man with those two big dogs and you and where there's, you must
I
sleep like a vampire in a coffin. Like you can't move.
He actually is the one that sleeps like a vampire in the coffin. It's quite concerning. He sleeps on his back, fingers interlaced on his chest,
He would.
and yeah, he's just there. Meanwhile, I'm like the one spread out all over the place. But Hans no longer sleeps on the bed.
Hmm.
He likes his own bed now.
They do that as they get older. I remember one day Chubbs just stopped coming into the bed.
Yeah.
And then we never let Pepper in the bed because
Mm, well,
I
she's
just don't.
human size.
She's 125 pounds if you haven't met my dog.
Yeah.
But wow. Okay. Well, Taylor Swift music video coming live on Friday.
Exciting.
And the Swifties, I've learned all this in the last 10 minutes. So
Oh, wow.
this is why I was late to film. Plus eat. I needed to eat as we've
You were doing your
established.
research for the pod.
So the Swifties are in overdrive because Kelsey, her podcast normally drops on Thursdays, and she had said this week it's dropping on Friday. And
Oh.
there's a mystery guest, and it was very similar to when Travis and Jason had Taylor as their mystery guest. It was like the black outline of the person in like the promos, and it looks a lot like this person could be Travis coming on the pod. So now it's obviously known in the Swiftiverse that Opalite is Travis's favorite song off of the new album. So there's rumors that he's going to be in the music video for his music video debut, and that
Oh my
he's going on
gosh.
Kylie's podcast to talk about it, which drops that same day. So
Wait, I need to find this.
yeah, just look up any like Swift fan account, and they're all posting about it right now.
What do I look at? Just
Just go to
Swifties?
like Swifties for Eternity. Shout out Swifties for Eternity. Love your content.
Love your stuff.
Love your
Is
stuff.
this the one that did a live stream?
No, that was Casey Taylor Swifty, I think is her name. We watched her on the live stream.
Casey Taylor Swifty needs a life. Sorry.
Oh, oh,
Okay. Sorry, girl.
we
Oh,
should,
that's for sure Travie.
right?
That's for sure Uncle Travie. Oh, that's a cute little number. Little opalite.
Yeah.
How gorgeous. Gorgeous,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous girl. Wow.
Gorgeous. Wow.
Okay, well, this is exciting for everyone. Friday's going to be a busy day, so yeah, I better get on top of editing.
Hopefully we can finish, because if you noticed a glitch in the video, it's because my internet went out. And also, we knew at the end of the last episode the internet went out, but I was watching the video back and my face freezes like multiple times. So, Cox Internet, get your shit together, okay? Your tech came out last week and tried to fix my internet. It was out for 2 days. It's still freezing. I was on a video call for work earlier this week. Dropped twice. My
It's all
husband,
about AT&T, baby.
we have no other options. We need to look into getting
Oh,
Starlink or something, because
yep,
anyway, one
it's a good option.
other Taylor Swift note before we move on from this important topic.
Do tell.
So, as people might have heard, some of her texts came out with Blake Lively in the court documents of the lawsuit between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. And people are dragging her for calling him a little bitch. Well, you know what? If you have never texted your friend in a private text message and called a man a bitch, please make yourself known to the world
Could you
because
imagine?
if
That's,
my
like, very
text
tame.
right?
If our group text messages got leaked or were part of a court document, yikes.
Instant cancel based on this,
Instant
like
cancel.
and there is a huge difference. I'm gonna put this on record saying that Kanye West calling her a bitch in a song publicly, like, out in the world, a massive song, is a
Yeah,
lot different than her calling a man a bitch who was giving her friend, at least from her perspective, a hard time working together in a private text message, okay? So,
yeah.
don't come for Taylor Allison Swift. We're not here for it. The
We're
amount of
not
times
here
I've
for
called a
it.
man a bitch in a text message should be studied. So,
Yeah, we probably did it today.
probably.
Probably.
Probably. So, that's my Taylor Swift rant for the day.
Well, that's super exciting for the weekend coming up. Great way to start.
Mhm.
Some T Swift. We've got also the Olympics
Oh,
happening and then Super Bowl, all the things.
mm, not really excited for Super Bowl.
I am never excited. I just like getting together and eating and watching the commercials. That's pretty much it.
I think this is the first year we're not doing a party in, like, several years, so
Yeah,
I got
that's nice.
reservations to Disneyland. I think we might do that, and I'm just hoping it's gonna be empty because everyone's gonna be watching the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh, right now my Instagram feed is nothing but Disney like influencers, but they're mainly like mom influencers
Mm,
in Florida. It's wild.
yeah,
These moms are dedicated. They are truly dedicated
they
to
are.
Disney and dressing up every day.
Oh, wow.
Power to them. You know, getting all dolled up, looking like a Disney princess every day, that's a sport.
I don't
Kudos.
dress up when I go. I do, like,
No.
subtle Disney hints in my outfits, but I don't do the
Yeah.
whole thing.
No, 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 no. It's all about comfort. All
Yeah.
about comfort. But exciting. Well, before we dive into everything, a little weekend recap. I'll go first because, it's always short, sweet, cute. It snowed in Tennessee. We
Oh.
got a lot of snow. It was a lot of fun. We took the dogs out a few times. They rolled around in the snow, had a ball. It was great. It was freezing cold. So we just stayed in all weekend and watched TV. That's pretty much it. I did have a little scare though the last few days with my elder dog. He's not even that old, but for his breed and body type, he's getting old. He'll be 9 this year, but
Mm.
he had some booty leakage.
That's not
That
funny, but
wasn't the greatest. It's
the
not,
way you
but
say it, though.
some booty leakage of sadly blood. It had been going on for a little over a week, but we thought he just had a cut that got crusty around his butt. But then the other night, he smelt so bad. This is like TMI, but he was on his back with his like legs up, And so his tail was open, like exposing his booty. And I was like, oh, dude, you stank. And I look over and I see just blood coming out of his butt. I'm like, oh no. And so
Mm.
called the vet. They got him in right away. And of course, they scared the heck out of you with saying all the possibilities, and all the possibilities were pretty much all cancer related. So I was freaking out and took him today. He was sedated to get fully checked. And the whole 6 hours they had him, I was a mess. I thought for sure I was going to be getting like the most horrendous call. So I was just like prepping myself. I gave him the biggest hug before he left.
Mm. Poor baby.
Dogs, man,
Vets, they do that to
animals.
you, though. One time, Chubbs is my dog who passed a year ago,
Yeah,
and she was 15. And she was a big dog. She at her prime, she was like 95 pounds.
yeah,
But she was bleeding blood one day when she was like 3 years old.
Oh,
And so I took her to the vet. First thing they say, bladder cancer. And
yeah.
I'm like, like I start hysterically crying. I'm crying the whole way home. She had a UTI,
Yeah.
some antibiotics. She was fine. I'm like, did you have to throw out bladder cancer first off the bat? Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're saying ass cancer, and I was like, "Well, there's no coming back from that." Like,
Right. What do you do?
yeah, I'm like my husband and I were having that conversation of, okay, he's gonna be 9, we have Opal, um, we're just taking a look at the next year of our life, like, if we have to have a major surgery, do we do that or just kind of let him live the rest of his life as fulfilled as we can? Yeah, not conversations you wanna have, but need to be had. But
Do you
yeah,
have pet insurance?
we do.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Um, but luckily he does not have cancer. He just had a ruptured anal gland that got infected.
Mm,
Don't know how.
I don't feel like it's a very clean area.
No.
I feel like that's probably an easy one to get infected.
Yeah.
I don't know much
But
about biology, but
it's a pretty dirty area.
yeah,
Gross.
gross.
Gross. Anywho, that's been my week/weekend thus far. Take it
Okay.
away, friend.
Oh my God. So busy as always. So Friday night was a marathon. We were hosting a wine dinner for one of our favorite wineries in Paso Robles. The winemakers and owners were coming down to do a little tour of Orange County and do some private events, and they asked if they could do one at our house. So uh,
So nice.
I know. Um, but my daughter had a double header of football, flag football that night. And my son and husband had baseball practice from 5 to 6 p.m. So thank God our friends Alex and Taylor came over early and they helped me like finish setting up and stuff. We had a private chef come over and she did this amazing wine pairing. It was so much fun. It was the best time. But then Saturday rolled around and of course, like probably still drunk when I woke up. Because the wine pairing was good, but it's like like little tiny plates to pair with like
Yeah.
multiple wines. And because they know we like to party, every plate had a dual wine pairing with it. So you had 2 wines per. And then before there was like a charcuterie and they had wines they were pouring with the charcuterie. Um, and then it was like time to go sit at the table. And so I'm like, hey guys, everyone go outside. And the winemakers have gone outside. Shout out Pesu Terra if I didn't say their name yet. Amazing winery in Paso Robles. Um, these animals I invited to my home, being my friends, all the men, there's a ice bucket of wines in there. They all start just grabbing bottles, filling their cups up to the top, and they're just pouring full pours. And I'm like, you guys, this is a tasting. So the next morning, it was so much fun. I think I went to bed just before midnight. The next morning, I woke up, I think still drunk, but I am a professional. So I woke up at 6, did a cycle of Gatorade, coffee,
Oh my gosh,
and
I thought you were gonna say you did a cycling class. I'm like, what the fuck?
no. I wouldn't do a cycling class, like, completely dead sober, not hungover, anything. Cycling's terrible. RIP my pelvic bones. Um,
It'll get you.
it'll get ya. So I did a cycle of Gatorade, coffee, LMNT packets. I had taken Advil the night before like a professional. So I was fine. It took me a couple hours to get like steady.
Yeah.
And then Everett had baseball at 8 a.m., basketball at 9 a.m. Garrett's the coach of the baseball team, so I had to go pick him up early. Luckily, it was at the same facility. Walk him over to the basketball court. We did that. He took Everett home. I took Wyatt to the studio to sell Girl Scout cookies. Then I had to teach a class at 12:30. I'm teaching the class, and it was a private class, so our AC's on a timer, and I forgot like 10 minutes into the class that the timer had turned off like 30 minutes before. So the AC was off and it was hot that day. So I'm like dying in
Oof.
this class, and I think it's just like the alcohol sweats, but everyone else was dying, and it was not because the AC had turned up to 90. Um,
Oh, jeez. Hot bar.
hot bar. And then I feel like the rest of the day Saturday, I don't think we did anything. I think we went to sleep very early that night. And
Good
then
for you.
no, there was something. Oh, I made Garrett take Everett to Monster Jam.
Oh, they ended up going?
Yeah, but then Everett was literally
Oh, wow.
falling asleep, and so they left early.
Yeah.
Um, but our friends that were there said that the last 2 trucks that they missed broke down, so it wasn't like
Oh,
he
no.
didn't miss a lot anyway. Um, and then White and I had a little girls' night. We watched a movie and we put our jammies
Cute.
on and like we're all cute. So that was fun.
What movie did you gals watch?
Well, I that's aggressive. She is very indecisive. So we started with Zootopia and then she wanted to
Okay.
watch, which I love Zootopia, but she'll put something on for like 5 minutes and then change her mind. So we watched Zootopia for a few minutes and then she's like, oh, I want to watch because I was telling her about how at the Epic Park at Universal Orlando, which she didn't go to that day, it's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them themed. So it's
Yeah.
like set in like 1920s, like Paris. So she wanted to watch that movie. She starts watching it. She's like, I don't like this movie. And I'm like, you've watched it for 5 minutes. Like, oh my God, girl. So then she put on Harry Potter and the
Tough critic.
Sorcerer's Stone because that's the book she's reading right now. And then we watched that for like 30 minutes and then it was bedtime. So, anyways, we watched like several movies, nothing in full. Um, and then Sunday rolls around. We had something. I don't even
Girl
know what we did
Scouts.
then. Did we go to Girl Scouts?
Well, you sold cookies in the morning. You were
Oh,
slinging
I
cookies.
went back to the studio in the morning and slung cookies. That's right. Thank you to all of our customers because I need to get these boxes off my hands. Um, oh, and then she had a golf lesson, and then Everett had a soccer game, but he wasn't feeling well, so he skipped like everything. It was just like back to back the whole weekend.
Too much activities, too many sports.
But
Commit to one.
I overcommitted. He should not be in 3 weekend sports right now. I did not know baseball started so
No.
early. I thought that they didn't start till the end of February, and basketball and soccer are winter league, so it's just like a short 6 week thing. I thought they were going to be over at the same time, like when basketball or baseball started. Anyway, one thing I did want to mention for my prior weekend in Scottsdale that I forgot to tell the story of, and after we filmed, I was like, shit, I left out the best part of the weekend. So they have Waymos in Scottsdale, which are like the driverless cars, like the driverless Uber type things.
Yeah.
And Kelsey, I've just seen, I've been up in San Francisco and stuff for work when, and I've seen them everywhere and stuff. And I know people like them, but I've also seen like the horror stories and like driving through crime scenes and like stopping
Yeah.
on train tracks and running over people. Like I don't think that one
Or
was a
just
Waymo, but
yeah.
anyway, but I really wanted to ride one, and Kelsey was apprehensive, and we're like, "We just do it once, like, it's a short drive, whatever." We were going to dinner the second night, and so she orders the Waymo, and, our hotel was on a corner of a street, and there was an alley behind it. Well, the
Oh, no.
Waymo app, like, tells you a specific place it has to pick you up, like, you can't just it's not like Uber where you can kind of, like, pick anywhere, which makes
Right.
sense because 'cause they're all, like, mapped and stuff. Um, the pickup place for the hotel was in the alley behind the hotel. So we go back there
Yikes.
and we see our Waymo. It circles the entire block like 5 times without slowing, without stopping, because it cannot figure out how to get into this alley. It just keeps doing circles, and I so wish I had recorded this. We are running around the block trying to chase down this
Just
Waymo,
chase.
but it's like there's no driver, so you can't, like, wave it down and be like, "Hey, I'm your
No.
rider."
Yeah.
So we said after literally 5 minutes of us running back and forth trying to trace this Waymo, we said, fuck it, we're just getting an Uber. And we did.
That's so great.
It was comical though. I'm wearing like a skirt and boots. So was
Yeah.
Kelsey. We were both wearing like boots because we like dress identically, not on purpose. And we're just running around. I'm sure the people that were sitting, there was like the bottom of the hotel had like a bar and like kind of lounge area. There's a bunch of people there, and I'm sure they just watched us running, chasing this fucking car. And
That is great.
so 0 stars for Waymo.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see funny videos on all the Waymo action.
Yeah, wild.
Wild.
So, still never been in one.
I don't think you need to.
No.
No, I don't trust it.
No, 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 no. Not after that. I'm like, can't even
Not after that.
how would I and then, like, sometimes they lock you in and, like, you can't get out
That's how I get kidnapped.
by a driverless car.
By a driverless. Yeah. That's how I get stolen real quick
Yeah,
by a robot.
the robots.
Scary.
Well, this robot's not taking over the world because it couldn't figure out how to get into the alley that its app had designated as the pickup
No.
spot, so
No. Yeah, these ones are not taking over the world, so we're fine.
but yeah, that was our weekend, and then other sorry, I just have a lot. Is that okay?
Yeah,
The drama. Oh my
the
god.
drama.
So at one I didn't get to go to the flag football games because I was hosting the dinner,
Oh,
and but my daughter went, obviously, and, the next morning, one of the moms texts me and she's like, "Hey, I don't know if Wyatt told you, but this other team, they were like so mean. They were calling the girls names and like Wyatt, like one of them like kicked Wyatt, and I just thought you should know and like all this stuff." So then like the group chat of the football team starts like blowing up of like what happened. These
yeah.
little demons were calling our girls who have a losing record. Like we have not won one game yet. So we're not like most of the girls, it's their first time ever playing. It's a short 4-week league, like introductory to flag football. They're calling our girls losers, jerks. They were like aggressively throwing the flags and stuff like just and apparently the parents were worse and the coaches like
Oh
were the
my
same way. Like just
god.
super
Gross.
trashy and not
Where
sportsmanlike
are
at
they
all.
from?
Well, it's all like the same league, so I don't know,
I will
but
find them.
well, it gets better. So then a couple of us file complaints with the league because it's like it shouldn't be like I understand competition. I am not a soft parent. Like I
No.
believe in that, but like these are 8-year-old girls and
Yeah.
the fact that this is the behavior at a introductory to football like recreational program. And this team has played together for, like, the full season, so, like, they came together. Our team is brand new, most of the girls never played. We have a losing record, they won every game, like, why do you need to act like that? Like, don't be little assholes. So then, apparently, the, league commissioner the other day called our coach to, like, because a couple of the parents, like, emailed complaints about the team, and it's not I mean, it's not funny, but, like, apparently the coach of the other team, like the bad team, the mean team, said that like someone texted him, like threatening to beat him up next Friday at the
Yeah.
game, like, watch your back, I'm coming for you, like,
Could
whatever.
have been me.
And so I'm just thinking like the Anchorman. Remember in Anchorman when they show up for
Oh,
the brawl?
the the brawl between all the news networks.
This is all so our last game is this Friday, and that's all I'm envisioning is luckily we don't play this team again, but um I'm just envisioning like a brawl breaking out at the football field. And then I sent the one where in our group chat of like Will Ferrell saying like the rules of the fight and like you can't touch the hair or the face. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is the moms rolling up to football on Friday. So TBD.
Insane.
Insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
What little hooligans, and the
Truly.
parents should be ashamed.
They
The
should.
coach should go into hiding, witness protection program. If
Yeah.
I I am scared for the day I have a child and it gets bullied because girls are terrible. They're mean. Girls are awful.
Yeah.
I'll never forget in the 3rd grade, a girl told me I had a unibrow, and I had no idea what that meant. And she didn't either. But then that started the start of me like pulling out my own hair on my
Mm,
eyebrows, and it never grew back.
mm, I'm
So
sorry.
I was Wyatt's age.
If I was at that game, The
Oh, yeah.
gauntlet would have been dropped because I am the most protective
Mhm.
parent, and my daughter is the sweetest, kindest kid. Like, she didn't even tell me she got kicked, and so when I asked
She's
her
an
about
angel.
it the next day after the mom texted me, she's like, "Yeah, I got, the girl, like, kicked me." And I'm like, "Babe, like, that's not okay." She's like, "Oh,
It
I didn't
didn't
wanna say
hurt.
anything. It's fine." If I would have
It's
saw
like,
it,
"My mom's crazy." She would
I would have been like, "Let's
Oh,
go. We're throwing
oh,
down."
yeah. Girl, I go 0 to 100. I may look all sweet and cute, but man, there's a fire within me, and I'm
Oh,
quick to flip a table. I'll never forget, I don't even know what got into me. I was so, like, enraged with anger, and it was at a family dinner, and I told my sister if she didn't shut up right now, I was throwing my hamburger at her face. You know?
oh,
It just happens. It just comes out. I go real quick into, like, seeing red. I don't know. So if anyone were to, come after one of my kids,
it's going down.
it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going way down.
Yeah. Wild.
Yep.
Well, that was my
Wild.
weekend. I'll keep you
Well, I'm so
updated on,
excited
the
for,
events on Friday.
yeah, the brawl that's gonna happen at flag football.
I'll just start playing Opalite out loud on the speaker. Be like, "Everyone, let's." Luckily, we're playing what?
Is that hot chocolate?
Creepy.
Thank you.
You're, like, not moving your head, but you're just moving your eyes and smiling awkwardly.
My husband entered the chat,
Does he wanna be on
but
video?
no.
He's not Garrett?
No, but he was, like, slowly tiptoeing in, and so I was
That's
just,
nice
like,
because
watching
last week
it.
when we were filming, he was playing video games and telling you to be quiet.
Well, now he's entering and about to strap in.
Oh. Does he play World of Warcraft? Because that's what Garrett's playing right now.
Oh, I asked him, he does not. He said that's, kindergarten play.
Oh. What does he play? Like Call of Duty?
I have no idea,
Ask
nor
him.
do I care.
Ask him.
Hey. Hey, you.
Throw something at him.
He just went like this. What do you play? Shaking his head. Nothing.
Wow. What a man of mystery.
That's what people mainly say about him.
Yeah.
Mystery man.
Mystery man. Well, those were our weekends. We're going to do a real quick reading because my Wi-Fi has now given out for the second time and who knows how long it's going to last. So we're going to talk today. It's not studio related. It's external to the studio, customer service related. I have my kids' school gala coming up and it is Bridgerton themed.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
The new season dropped, or
Yeah. I haven't watched it
right?
since the second season, but yeah, they're on season 4. It just dropped.
It's so good. I love the
There's
steaminess.
too much on TV. Um,
Can't commit to it all.
can't. So I order a dress from For Love and Lemons, which is a brand I've ordered from before. I don't wear them a lot because it's very like girly, like overly kind of florally. It's not like super my vibe, but for like specific events, I've ordered their dresses and I generally like their stuff. And this dress was like super cute. I didn't want to go super costumey. So I wanted to do something that was like subtle nod. So it was like kind of this like top that went across like this that's like kind of like that cinched thing and then it had like
Mm.
a ruffle spaghetti strap and then it was like lace with a bow and like this like long train. So it was very like Bridgerton coded. It was also black, which was important to me because I don't wear color
I'm
clearly.
trying to pull up the photo again, that just so I have a better visual again.
So I did not actually take a photo of myself in this dress when I tried it
Oh,
on.
no, you didn't.
I didn't because it was explicit. So just to give you visual, The right around what should be the bust area was solid material. And then there's a panel from like the upper abdomen section of lace that's see-through. And then it goes into like a solid skirt. The straps are not adjustable. So I put this dress on. I don't know what's wrong with my body or what's wrong with this dress, but something wasn't working.
It's the dress.
The the part of the dress that, again, if you're not watching on video, you're gonna miss like some of the visuals, but the part of the dress that should sit right around my bust was sitting around my upper chest, nearing my collarbone.
Hmm.
So that meant that my nipples were in the exposed lace area. And this dress was almost $800. And so I considered for a moment just taking it to a tailor. The straps were basically too short. Like it was just sitting way too high.
There's no tailoring that.
Well, I was going to just get the straps taken off and put new straps on and like
Okay.
whatever. So I considered it for a hot second, like no more than a minute. And I was like, you know what? I'm not spending this much effort on a dress I'm literally not going to wear again for
Yeah.
this much money. Like it's pretty, but it just doesn't fit my body, and that's fine. It wasn't a sizing thing. Like it was the length of my shoulder chest area did not match the length of the straps to this dress, and they weren't adjustable. So I'm at most in this dress for 5 minutes, at most. And that's being generous because it's unwearable. Like, and the gal is not for another month. So I tried this on a couple weeks ago. Take it off, box it up, send it back. So they respond after they've processed my return, which I had to pay like a 10 or $30 like restocking fee or something. There was some fee plus or maybe it was the shipping fee to return it, whatever. So I already knew I wasn't getting my full money back. So this is what they email me. Hi, Katie. Thank you for sending your return back to us. Our warehouse team has completed the inspection and we wanted to share a quick update. During review, we found a noticeable fragrance/perfume odor on the returned item Annabelle lace gown. As outlined in our return policy, which they linked, items must be returned unworn, unwashed, and free of scents or odors. Because this falls outside of our return guidelines, a 25% restocking fee was applied to this item. The remaining balance has been refunded, blah, 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 blah. You should see the funds deposited, blah, blah, blah. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're always happy to help. Heart emoji. So they took almost $200 out of the return of this dress for a dress I wore for 3 minutes to try on in the comfort of my own home. Now, let me give you a timeline of the day because I feel like this is important context. I got up. I got ready for work. I sprayed my Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede perfume on my body. I went to work for 8
Beautiful.
hours. I came home. At that point, I tried on the dress. So my perfume had been on me for 8 hours. And also, if you have not been lucky enough to have tried Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, it is top
It's
tier
the
of
best.
scents. So if your dress
Top
smelled
tier.
like that, you're welcome.
You're
First
welcome.
of all, it will fly off the shelves if you put it on there with that scent on. So,
Yep.
but I hadn't put the perfume on in 8 hours. So whatever that says about the perfume, congratulations. It's a long lasting one, apparently. But you're literally going to take almost $200 off of my refund for that. And I was like, I was so mad. And this was right after the Delta fiasco. I've just had a slew of like, why do people suck?
They're testing you.
So this is what I responded last Thursday. So it's been almost a week and I have not responded, but it's not worth my time to keep fighting it. Hi, I literally put this dress on for a few minutes to try it on. The straps were way too short for my torso, so my nipples were in the lace area. I would send a photo, but I'm
Not the
sure
mitts.
you'd rather not see it. There is no way this was worn or that it gained a smell in the 3 minutes I had the dress on. I'd appreciate a full refund. Of course, they never respond, even though they were so happy to help if I had any questions. So for 11/11s, you will not be getting any future purchases from me for your overpriced dresses that don't fit.
We will no longer be shopping.
We will no longer be shopping. So
Sorry.
bye.
You lost a customer and a possible future customer. I've never bought anything from them, but
It's not really your vibe. It's very floral and
no.
girly. And like, I literally have bought one other dress from
Yeah.
them, and it was for a Bahamas trip for Kelsey's bachelorette party, which was like, we had to wear like bright colors. I say we had to wear,
Yeah.
I planned it, so, like, it was probably my fault, but, like, it was, like, bright colors, and so I got this, like, bright colored
Oh my
floral
gosh.
dress from them, and it is fine, but
Yeah.
I'm not a floral person, so.
I think I have a few floral things, but it's not like part of my repertoire of what I wear.
Yeah, I don't do, like, bows and ruffles and lace on the daily, and that's, like, a lot of
No.
their vibe, so.
I wouldn't even know how to explain my style, nor do I think I have it. I don't think I have style. I think it's comfort is what I
Yeah,
go for.
it's comfort. You do
Comfort.
wear jeans, though, a lot of the times when I think that, like, it's uncomfortable to wear jeans. Like,
Oh,
you
really?
default to
When?
it just, like, I don't know.
Jeans are uncomfortable. I'll never wear jeans in the airport on a flight.
Well,
If
that's
you're
good.
wearing jeans on a flight,
What is wrong with you?
what is wrong with you?
Where are you going that you need to be
Where are
wearing
you going?
jeans, and why do you need to
Yeah.
be that uncomfortable?
Mhm.
Wear your sweats.
I'm like, "Ma'am, Tracy, it's 5 in the morning. Why are we wearing jeans
Why are
on
we
a
wearing
flight?
jeans?
Not acceptable."
Not acceptable.
Yeah, I would say my style is comfy, cool.
I will say not to get, like, political, but I think it was, like, the transportation secretary or something, someone in the government came out recently and said, like, we need like, people need to stop, like, schlepping at airports and, like, dress up and be like I'm like, "Excuse me,
I mean,
I am here
that's
to be in
how
sweats, drink a Bloody Mary at
yeah.
6 in the morning, and I'm on vacation, okay?"
How old is this woman? I We're not in the Pan Am days, okay?
No.
That's how it used to be where travel was a complete luxury back then because it was new to the ether, but
Yeah, if I'm flying
not
Southwest,
anymore.
I'm not dressing up, okay? And
No.
actually, interestingly, that's the only airline I do dress up on because usually flying it for work. So I have to
Yeah.
dress up because I'm going straight to meetings. But like transatlantic on Delta in
Oh,
business
yeah.
class, I'm in fucking sweats, okay?
I'm always in sweats.
No makeup on, hair in a bun, ready for a nap. That's it.
Yeah, you can't catch me napping on a plane, but you'll catch me wearing sweats, bagginess. I look like I'm 12 years old flying for the first time, but I'm very, well, self-sufficient when it comes to
I can
travel.
literally nap anywhere. When we were flying back from Scottsdale, the flight was like 50 minutes and I fell asleep.
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah. Could never be me. Never. I will close my eyes, but I'm well aware of everything going on and all my surroundings because I have to be in the know and in control.
Mm,
It's terrible. It's awful.
interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
where are you going to go on an airplane?
Where I need to dress up.
No, like, but if something happens on an airplane, like, you can't escape.
I need to be prepared.
Okay.
I will be the one saving lives.
It's funny whenever I sit in an exit row and they're like, you have to be the last person to get off the plane. And I'm like, "Mm, ask me that when we're actually evacuating." I don't know that my fight or flight syndrome is going to give away.
Yeah,
Maybe when
no,
all the
the
women and children get off, but the men, you better be waiting. Okay.
woman and children first,
This is
okay?
the Titanic.
This is Titanic. Speaking of, it's coming back. The ship. It's making its debut. I don't know when, but I
Like
did
from the
see
bottom of the
that.
ocean.
No, they rebuilt a ship.
Oh,
Titanic point two.
point two. Two,
Point two.
2.0.
2.0. Only point two of it will
We need to talk about the caricatures.
I wish
We're
I
never going
could
to get to the
show.
main topic. No, I'm going to send
No.
it to Emma and she's going to post it on Instagram.
Okay,
So
perfect.
there was a social media trend going around today of like asking ChatGPT to create a caricature for yourself based on what it knows about you. And mine came back impeccable.
Glorious,
Girl in a
beautiful,
workout
stunning.
set, looks like me,
Chef's
obviously,
kiss.
with a most chiseled jaw, which I obviously have. And she's got her laptop with the calendar on it. She's got her
She does.
planner, her
She's
notebook.
doing
She's
things.
got a beige bar behind her with beige like decor, pampas grass, everything. Like it is me to an absolute
I
T.
didn't even look at the background. It does have Mavis grass.
Everything. It
Oh my
is
gosh.
me.
And there is a bar. That's so cute.
No, I literally texted it to Ditto and I was like, oh my God, it's my beige aesthetic. Like bar dreams come to life. So on the phone with Ava to talk about studio stuff earlier, and I had just posted that video or that photo on my Instagram, and I was like, "Wait, you need to do yours." So Ava puts it in whenever we keep talking, and as it's like rendering, all of a sudden she's just hysterically laughing, and I'm laughing at her, laughing to the extent before I even see this photo, I am crying, and now I want to hear your experience when you saw it.
So I did what Katie prompted me to do and wrote to ChatGPT saying, "Hey, Chat, based upon everything that you know about me, will you make me a caricature?" And wow, I wasn't even shocked when I saw it. It's just
It's so good.
something, it's something that would happen to me. It made me a man. Better yet, it made me a man that is a football coach, showing his playbook, but also holding a laptop, and there's footballs everywhere. There's also coffee, there's books, there's a light bulb, there's a spaceship, there's a robot.
It's inside of your brain.
It's inside of my brain.
It's so wild.
I wonder if you could like see this.
Yeah,
Here,
you can see it.
here he is in all of his glory.
It's got like a PlayStation. Did you show your husband?
Oh yeah, he was like, I don't even know what he said. He just made like one little laugh. Whatever.
So like, huh, funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was like, oh, because it listens to you talk about Travis Kelce all the time. I'm like,
Do you really talk about him that much?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
But
I was I
I
was sitting in my office
died.
crying. I was laughing so hard. I had to turn away from because it's like a full glass window thing. I had to turn away and look backwards because I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
It's just, these things don't surprise me anymore.
No, it would
But,
happen to you too.
but
Read its
I just love.
response.
Oh yeah. So I responded to chat. I was like, what? Question mark, exclamation point. And he responds back, oh wow, yeah, that one totally missed the mark. I'm sorry about that. I jumped the gun and made a random caricature instead of you.
But like,
That's
how
on
is
me.
that? How did it infer that that was what you would want to see?
Right?
It's so random.
And this has nothing to do with anything I've ever asked ChatGPT, so I have no idea where this man came from.
I know. Even before it like shot out the image, you were telling me you're like, oh, it's going to be about like dog cancer or like all the random things you've put into ChatGPT, and that was none of
Yeah,
them.
none of them had to do with robots, spaceships, football,
There's like a PlayStation remote.
PlayStation remote. The only things that are accurate is like his headset and microphone, the laptop, and maybe like the playbook because I'm constantly like putting together things. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
But then we did a redo and I sent ChatGPT an actual photo of me as like, here's a photo of me. Again, based on everything that you know about me.
I like that the whole time he thought you were a man.
I guess I just give off masculinity.
Oh my
Well,
God.
you know what's so funny is one time I was ordering at Chick-fil-A, and this was before they were outside taking orders. It was through that little intercom. And They're like, okay, sir, you can pull around to the first window. And I played around. I was like, I like made a man voice. I was like, oh, thanks. I roll up to the window and they're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. I'm like, it's okay.
Oh my God. It's like when you looked like the little boy when we were ziplining.
Oh, that's the greatest. I was like your little child.
You were. Mm.
So funny. Yeah, I just give off, dude.
So then show the photo. Your husband's in the background like, no, you don't.
He's shaking his head. He's so embarrassed.
He
Okay, so
doesn't
then
listen. Who cares?
no, he doesn't listen. So this is more accurate. This is what I'm talking about. So it made me it made me super hot.
It
I'm
made you a
so excited.
bodybuilder.
It made me a bodybuilder, but like look at those teats.
Look at
Look at those
this
abs.
Wait, is that the first one or the second one?
That's the first one, but then this was the second one.
No,
Like
that one is too much. That's like the
it's
full
giving
bodybuilder.
Ashley Iconetti. Do you remember her from The Bachelor?
Yes, and she's on The Real Housewives of like Rhode Island
Rhode
now.
Island.
Which
Yeah,
how do you even
doesn't that
watch that one? Is that on like a weird channel?
that's Ashley Iconetti.
It is, but like the muscles and the
Isn't that
arms are a little
insane?
much.
The muscles and arms are me.
And the hand is disproportionately sized to the rest of her body.
Yeah, which is not true to me. But anywho, this one's hot. Thanks, chat. We're friends again.
It's so wild.
That was so great.
Oh my
Well,
God.
that was our segment of
Something.
something,
We don't even know.
the dramatics. Let's get into our main topic.
Let's do it. So
Let's do
let me
it.
find my notes because it's been a hot minute since we started filming, like a whole hour. All right.
Productivity.
Productivity. So
Talk to me, Goose.
we are going to talk about the fact that you need to be productive, okay? Because the world is moving and my high
Sure is.
functioning ADHD brain is moving and everyone needs to keep up. So I'm going
It's
to,
really hard.
I know.
It's hard to keep up sometimes. I'm like, I'm still on.
I have to like do a really good job about that now of like telling people if I'm going too fast, like tell me to stop. It's fine. Or tell me to slow down, back up. But people don't really tell me that. So then I just keep going and going and going and then I lose people. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some of my top productivity hacks and then I'd love to hear what Ava utilizes. So
Okay. Let's hear it, sis.
So one thing I feel very passionately about is calendar blocking. I think that and you do some of this too. Like we talked about it with Jules yesterday of like you decide certain days to do certain things and you block out like time for them. Calendar blocking
Yeah.
is your number one savior. I was talking to a former coworker the other day and we were talking about like meeting up to grab lunch and he was looking at his schedule and he was like trying to find days or whatever. And I was like, I have every day from 12 to 1 free. And he's like, how? And I was like, I block my calendar. I'm like, yes, if there's like an emergency meeting that needs to be booked over, at least something I don't have control over, or if that's the only time someone has, I'll book over it. But like, I block my calendar every day. That's my me time at work. And so he was like, I need a tip in your calendar blocking. I'm like, just do it. I block my calendar every
Do it.
day from 9 to 9:45, 12 to 1, and then 4:15 to 5. Because I need buffer time in case I'm running late. I had a 9 a.m. meeting today, so it's not like I'm never going to take a 9 a.m. meeting. But I block that time. I want downtime in the middle of my day. And then at the end of the day, I want to like wrap up. I don't want to be like bothered with meetings till past 5 p.m. because I need to go get my kids and like that's my time off the clock. Again, if something comes up, you have to do it. So calendar blocking is so important. And then on top of that, I set free time in my calendar so it's not necessarily blocked, but if I know I have a project or something I need to work on or get out by a certain time, I'll create calendar blocks on that and just visually seeing, okay, this is what I'm going to work on when helps me organize my, like, again, my brain moves 5,000 miles a minute. it helps me like focus and organize my time. Like I'm spending the next 2 hours just working on this one thing, and then I get it out, I'm done, I'm on to the next thing. Because I am the type of person that can like bounce from one thing to the other and like work on 5,000 things at a time. But sometimes if something really needs to get done, that doesn't serve me. And so having, whether they are actual blocks where no one can book over it, or they're visual blocks where like, okay, this is what I know I would need to work on today or these couple hours, is super important to keep me like productive and efficient and moving forward. So that's my largest tip, is calendar blocking.
I love that. Yeah, like you said, I do something similar. However, in a different
Job.
job. Yeah,
Yeah, you have a different, yeah,
I have a different
system. You need a
system.
different one. You can't work the same way I do.
Yes, where I'm I feel like I'm on all the time and there's so much happening all the time. Whether it's in Slack, in like group messages, individual messages, there's stuff I have to get done. There's stuff my boss is telling me to do. And it's just a lot coming through all at once. And so I've had to block out specific days of what I'm focusing on. So Mondays is like my full reporting day. I'm just nothing but in updating reports from the previous week. That's my day to like have everything in our Excel sheets fully updated with um, financial stuff, where we're at month to date, where we're at with like weekly updates. That's when I send weekly updates to our team of what to look forward to for the week, all that jazz. My thing I need to be better at is blocking out specific times of answering emails
Mhm.
because when I see an email come through, I immediately go to that. They're requesting something, I'm going to another thing. I have a Slack message come through requesting something else, I'm going to that thing. And then 2 hours goes by, I'm like, I still have everything on my task list to do for the day.
Yeah.
So I get pulled in so many directions, and so it's hard to, like, fully focus on one. I have, like, a million tabs open constantly. That's my brain. I, um So I utilize that like calendar set of like things I have to do for my job. But then I have a notebook of just scrap of things that come my way. Like, hey, can you check on so and so person can't get into their account? I'm like, okay, let me write their name down. I'll come back to that in a second. And then I have someone else at another studio. Hey, something's going on here. I need help with this. I'm like, okay, let me focus on this. And then I forget about the other person. So I have a bunch of like members' names in a notebook. And I just like cross it out once I'm done working on them. But yeah, I utilize just like a regular, nothing fancy notebook and write down all the things extra that come my way. And just throughout the week and day, I cross that list off.
That is my next productivity hack. Thank you for the lead in, notebooks and planners. So I have, it was funny because one of our friends, shout out Rocky, he had saw my like calendar, or I sent a screenshot of my calendar, like I think probably complaining about how busy I was in our like parent group chat. And he's like, "What is that app you use? Like it's so organized." And I was like, "Oh, it's just my Apple Calendar, but I like color code everything." And he's like, "What?" And so anyway, everything's color coded, first of all. So like if it's like downtime
Yes.
things I need to work on, it's in yellow. If it's a personal thing, it's in purple. If it's a team meeting, it's in blue. If it's a one-on-one or like smaller group meeting, it's in pink. Like I have color coding for everything. But I also have a planner, and my planner is, I use an Emily Condren planner. I've used them for years. And I get the version where it's just the month, like the box months. And then there's note pages after every month. So I don't do the one that has like the daily or the weekly planners in it. Because I'm not going to rewrite all those meetings. Like my calendar of meetings is insane.
Mhm.
So I don't put any work stuff in my planner. I put like personal stuff, like when I'm traveling or when the kids have lessons or practice or whatever, when I'm teaching. But then I use the note pages to take notes for work. And that I find is really helpful because it's organized by month. So if I need to come back to something in a few months, I know, okay, that meeting was in January. I'm going to go back and refer to my notes in January, and it's all right there and it's organized by month in that fashion. And if there's stuff I didn't finish that month that I need to roll over to the next month, I just make a new like to-do list for that item in the next month. So planner, best thing, second best thing besides calendar blocking. For me, I actually
Yes.
bought all of the team planners this year for their holiday gift. I don't know if people use them. I hope they liked them, but it's been a
I'm using
huge,
it.
I know, I saw you using it. Thank you. Um, but it is a huge way for me to stay organized. And that's kind of my crossover between like personal and work is my
Mhm.
physical planner. So
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah. I have my physical planner, I have my notebook, I have my Excel sheets. I live in my Excel sheets. It's
I love
the best
Excel.
thing.
I love so my company uses like Google-based products. We have like actual Excel if we need to do like more insane kind of Excel workbooks, but I've gotten really good at Google Sheets now because we've used that predominantly at work, and like the little drop-down menu things, like all of the different things you can do in Google is
So great.
so great. I make a Google Sheet for literally everything. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we live and breathe by it at the studio too.
We do. Everything's in Google.
Everything is in Google. If someone on the staff has a question, like, check the Google Drive.
It's all there.
Just type this in and you'll find it. I promise.
Yeah.
Everything is connected somewhere. And that's one thing that, too, I have gotten really good about being remote and managing from across the country is making sure documents are all accessible at all times.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot be a human encyclopedia for them 100% of the time.
Yeah.
So if you have a question about something, there's a document for it.
Yeah.
They they know that. Some of them.
Well,
Some of them.
some of them. Um, I still love the one time we asked one of them, she doesn't work for us anymore, but she's still sweet. We love her.
Oh yeah.
Asked her to change the printer cartridge and she couldn't
That was the
figure out
greatest.
how to open the printer.
She Yeah, she sent us a photo of
The printer.
the printer.
Not the printer cartridge area.
Yeah. She's like, "So, where do I put it in?" I'm like, "Oh my god.
Wild.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes." And just like a photo of the printer, and so I have to like screenshot the photo, like highlight the area. I'm like, "Open this door.
Open this door.
You will
Um,
find where it lives here."
yeah. I think
But
if
also, there's a beautiful thing called Google.
just type in the here's what I want to tell to the youth of the world. If you have a problem with the software or hardware or anything tech related, if you type into Google the model number, like the name of the device you're trying to figure out and the problem you're having, within seconds, it's going to tell you how to fix it. So
It's
just
a crazy thing.
remember that. The more you
Absolutely.
know.
The more you know. Um,
The internet's a wild place.
a wild place. But on the subject of writing down notes and whatever, I have to share. So, about a year, 2 years ago now, we went to go visit family up north in Michigan for Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh,
And
it's a
so
choice.
it was so fun. It was not like a hardcore snow yet. It was just like a beautiful start of their snowfall.
Mm.
Um, but we spent like a few hours with his uncle while his cousin and aunt went to a show. And so he's giving us a tour of their new place. And he took us into his office. The man had sticky notes everywhere, sticky notes covering the wall of like things he had to do, reminders to eat. And it was the cutest thing. I walked in. My mind was blown. There wasn't a blank spot on the wall.
Wow.
Everything was covered.
Wow.
I was like, wow. I was like, this is a look into this man's brain, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Love him. Love you, Uncle Mac.
Uncle Mac holding it down with his sticky notes. He is
He was so
single-handedly keeping Post-its in business.
Oh, for sure, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their number one customer.
Speaking of Post-its, did you ever watch, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion?
Yes,
Best
of
movie of all
course.
time.
It's a staple. Yeah.
God, I invented Post-its.
Mhm.
Anyway, next productivity hack,
Tell me.
routines. So
Love
this,
a routine.
especially my wind down routine at night and like prepping for the next day makes me like, my mornings way less more stressful, way less more stressful, way less stressful,
Yeah, way less.
way less stressful. And then it just makes, it just sets me up for success. So one thing I don't, and again, I'm a human. I don't do it every night, but when I am more successful, I am laying out my clothes for the next day, including my workout
Ooh,
clothes and my work clothes.
nice.
This hair takes forever to fucking blow dry. So if I'm really good, I'm washing it at night and blow drying it. Otherwise, I have to wake up super early. And if I don't, then I'm running late and it's like a whole stress situation. But I'm laying out everything at night. I am putting all the dishes away at night because I am a type of person. I cannot physically leave my house if my house is dirty or like
Yeah,
untidy. The kids' areas I kind of ignore, but kitchen, living room, if that is, wow, flung my cord. If there's dishes left out or the pillows aren't properly fluffed, I can't leave my house.
we can't move on. Yeah,
So if my bed is not made in the morning, I can't move on. So I do whatever I can the night before. I take 20 minutes. It's literally all it takes. Do a quick run around the house, pick out my clothes for the next day, and it saves me not only time the next morning, but like mental stress of like I have to do all this stuff before I have to get on with my morning. And that really
yeah.
helped me the last couple of days because I've taught 6 a.m.s 3 days in a row, which I normally only teach one 6 a.m. a week. And I laid out everything the night before. I prepped my classes the night before. Like I came into the morning being prepared. My classes
Was
were,
prepared.
in my opinion, great. I had my clothes right. Like it was just so much like more seamless than it would have been if I just like woke up trying to find all the things and like get ready that morning. So
Right.
setting yourself up for success the night before will make you more successful and more productive the day of. So
Absolutely.
I think those are my
Agreed.
top three: calendar blocking, planners, nightly routines.
Yeah. I live and breathe by my Google Sheets.
Oh, I have another one. And this
Oh,
is more for the effectiveness of others, not necessarily yourself, but it also reminds yourself to do things. So, scheduling messages, whether that's emails,
oh
text
yes.
messages, Slack messages, whatever your team platform, communication platform is, I'm sure they have a scheduling function. If you are scheduling a text message to get sent at a time when that person should be working, they're more likely to remember to do the thing rather than if you're texting them at 3 in the morning when it comes to your brain. So schedule it at 3 in the morning when it comes to your brain so you don't forget about it at 9 a.m. when they're supposed to be working. But don't message them at 3 because they're not, it'll get lost in all the other things that come through in the morning and they're not going to remember to do it. Also, if you have an employee like Ava, where if you text her something, she needs to feel like she has to do it immediately, as she's already just discussed. So if you know she doesn't need to do it immediately and you don't want to overwhelm her, it's good for your employees to schedule those messages and emails to get sent out.
Yes,
So,
exactly. Yes, I live and breathe by scheduling messages because obviously I'm 3 hours ahead. Today I made a mistake and scheduled something at 4 p.m. Eastern time and not 4 p.m. Pacific time, but the staff member responded, so it was good.
the best is that when we yesterday both inadvertently scheduled a text message to the same Slack channel saying the exact same things.
So good.
Then I messaged her.
So
I was like,
good.
"Oh wait, I have a scheduled Slack going out right now too."
Yeah. Yes, I live and breathe by scheduled Slack messages and text messages because I know Slack is silent during certain hours. So my people that work 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m. classes aren't going to look at Slack at that time of day. They're just trying to get to the studio and get themselves ready.
Yeah.
So I am up pretty early compared to Pacific time. So I schedule text messages to these people so that they receive it like probably 5 minutes before they should be at the studio. So that way it's on their brain when they walk in, they know exactly what they need to do. For sales associates, I schedule Slack messages at the exact time that they are to be clocking in for their shift. So that when they clock in on their phone, also a notification from me pops up on their phone.
Nice. Love that.
8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
I love that.
Yep.
I would say those are my top productivity hacks. Do you have any others you want to add in?
No, no, just my endless random notes I have to myself in my little notebook.
I would say to kind of summarize this, prioritize, block time physically and mentally. Not physically, but like in your calendar physically and mentally. Um, Schedule messages, make your team more productive,
Uh-huh.
utilize a planner if that works for you. If not, find some sort of version of that that works for note taking. And like there's tons of great note taking apps and organization apps. Like I've tried different ones. I've tried like I love how Google Docs has different tabs you can create. There's OneNote, which I've used in
Yes.
Microsoft at my last company. There's versions of that everywhere for me. I've tried all the digital ones. For me, I always come back to my paper planner. It just works best for me, but
Yeah.
find one that works best for you. Um, and get yourself ready for the next day by doing whatever you need to do. Maybe it's not cleaning your kitchen and fluffing your pillows in your living room and, whatever, but like at least lay your clothes out or like do whatever stresses you out in the morning. Take care of that the night before so that you're not stressed in the morning and you can focus on those
Yeah.
priorities you've already set for yourself. So,
Some people meal plan too and
oh, that's not me.
have things. Yeah, I think I tried for a hot second and it's just, yeah, not me.
I'll do like weeks where I'll prep my lunches for work.
Yeah.
Saves me a lot of money. Um,
Yeah.
I need to get back on that bandwagon. But yeah, meal prepping, like whatever is the thing that stresses you out during your day. Like meal prepping does not stress me out personally because I love DoorDash. Um, but if that's something, but like cleaning or like having my clothes ready and not having to try to figure out what I'm wearing that day, that stresses me out. So whatever stresses you out during your day, like think about that and think of what you can delegate to the night before to make yourself a more productive version of yourself the next day. So,
Amen.
amen. Can we talk about the traders now?
Let's talk
Oh
about
my god.
traders, honey.
Been dying.
Yes. So, okay, the banquet was teased to everyone that it was going to be the greatest episode, which I think they hyped it up way too much. It was a great episode,
Mhm.
but I was expecting a little bit more. The best moment was, yeah, Opal feels the same
Wow.
way. She's like, we were expecting a lot more. I agree, honey. But the best part, jam jam,
Jam
yum
Jam.
yum,
Jam Jam?
yum yum,
Jam
jam
Jam?
jam, yum yum, yum yum. Getting pulled,
It was,
it
insane.
was insane. That whole scene, first of all,
He's yelling like he's literally being murdered,
being
like
murdered. Yes. I mean, they all are. That's how psychological this
yes.
whole game is. Like Natalie, her response to wanting to drink the little potion,
She was
she
unhinged.
lost it.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, yeah, she was like one of the three people that were on the chopping block
but she
to
didn't know that.
being murdered. No, but she weirdly, yeah, she lost it. Kind of embarrassing,
Yeah.
but I feel like I would have been the
Oh,
same way
you would
too,
have
just
been
like
the same
freaking
way.
out.
I would have been like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Yeah, I think I would have. I don't know how I would conduct myself on the show. I think I would be like a Mark Ballas and
Yeah.
Tara Lipinski, just very there, but not.
Yeah. Who do you think
I don't
I would
know.
be of the current
Um,
people?
okay. You would be Candace.
That's what I was gonna say for myself, so I'm glad you agree.
Yes. Um, Sometimes I think about this too whenever I'm watching reality shows. I'm like, who would me, Katie, and Kelsey be in these
Who would Kelsey
situations?
be?
Kelsey, I feel like would be, oh, I don't know if she's on. Mm,
I think she'd be Rob. She's, like, silent but deadly. Like,
yes,
Rob just came out of
yes,
nowhere, and Kelsey can be really quiet, but then when
yes,
she delivers, you know?
she does. Yes. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Who would you think I would be?
I agree with Mark Ballas, but I could also see you fully freaking out if someone was trying to kill you and being, like,
Oh, for
paranoid,
sure.
like, "I need the potion, I need the potion, I need the potion." I mean, I saw you
Yeah.
seeing JD at BravoCon or outside of BravoCon, and you full on lost it. Like, a whole 'nother side of you came out. So,
You literally walked away
I
like,
was
I'm not
embarrassed.
friends with her.
It was
I don't know her.
and he's like a D-list Bravo lab, and this is your like,
Not
God forbid if you saw, like, Vicky Gunvalson or something, or, like, whoever your
honestly,
Teresa, whoever is your
no.
person.
Those people I've seen and they used to faze me, but I've seen their how they treat those
Mm,
servicing them, and I do not appreciate it.
m'kay.
So,
Well,
nor them.
whoever is that version of ultimate celebrity for
Um,
you, The Weeknd.
The Weekend, Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé?
Um, what a guy.
Is that what you just said? Sorry, my internet cut out. Is it you literally just said Michael Bublé?
Yeah, what a
Wow.
guy.
Wow.
Mr. Christmas.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I threw my body over a barricade saying his name at the Christmas tree lighting. He's a beautiful man,
Wow.
very talented. But poor Jam Jam.
Poor Jam Jam. I love that he got it right that Lisa was the traitor, but he had the wrong reference as to why she was the traitor with the
Yes.
kiss on the cheek when that was
Yes.
not. But, like, I mean,
Lisa's acting, terrible. Terrible.
did
I'm like, "Where's Lisa Rinna?"
was she ever she's not like an Oscar-winning actress. She was on soap operas.
No.
Like, they are
Yeah.
extra. They do too much. Like, that
She's like, "What? What are you talking about?"
that is a soap opera
Right, Eric?
actress. Like,
Yeah.
she's
Yes.
living up to what her background is.
You know who would be really good on the show that is a soap opera actress is Elaine.
Hendrix?
Gosh, what's yes,
No.
she'd be awesome.
Elaine Hendrix was the Dancing with the Stars, right? It was,
Oh, yeah,
Elaine from Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills,
Yeah.
yeah, she would be great.
Beast! Do you remember that at the Amsterdam dinner?
Yes. You
Beast!
beast! How dare
How
you?
dare you?
She was great. Um, what else happened that yeah, the ultimate betrayal between traitor on traitor crime.
Multiple traitor on traitor. Like, Rob went for Lisa, and it's clear he's coming for Candace next.
Candace is coming for him,
I think he's
so
hoping that they are gonna give them the opportunity to recruit a traitor, and he's gonna be able to recruit Colton.
gosh, no.
So,
Terrible.
terrible.
He'll
Clearly, he
get
doesn't know the
voted off
history of
right away.
Colton.
No, nor do I think Rob cares.
No,
But yeah, RIP Lisa. She went out in fashion though.
she did in style. Her little like, or like
Oh,
whatever
her
she
little
did.
walk at the end. Yeah, she's like smoking a cig.
Love
A true
Lisa,
icon.
a true
Love
icon.
her.
I cannot wait for
Yes.
this week's episode, though. Did you watch the Below Deck with the Housewives, like the Below Deck version?
No, but tell me their version of how
It's
everything
just
went down.
so funny because you see more of the staff side of it, and basically like these bitches are crazy, which we all know that they
Oh,
are.
for sure.
But it's
Yeah.
just funny seeing like normal people react to it in real time.
Yeah.
Um, and then Summer House.
Okay, so I
There's
only
so much good
watched
television on right now.
yes, I only made it to them all at the table. Those 2 new girls were crying, and then Amanda and Kyle are going back and forth about his DJing, and it got uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm tired." So I didn't finish the episode, but I saw that little back and forth between them. And I'm convinced that during that filming, they were separated.
Yeah.
So, and I think they were just putting on a good face to, it's their job. They went to work,
Yeah.
but
I am
he
disappointed in the promos for the new show, what is it, like, In the City or something,
in the
that
city.
he's
Yeah.
in it. I thought it was just gonna be about the girls, and it's
Right.
disappointing he's in it because it's just, like, the same stuff with him over and over. Like, yeah, he makes for good television, but it's, like, the same stuff over and over. Like, just leave him on Summer House, and he'll be like the grandpa in Summer House.
Get this Peter Pan man off of our television.
Yeah.
I do not care. I do not want to see his 40-year-old ass DJing. Like, I don't care
Yeah.
what he has to say or what he's doing. Loverboy is shit. Sorry.
I've never tried it.
Like, it's all about Spritz Society.
Oh,
If anyone knows. If you know, you know.
do you know
Oh my
Pepper?
god. Hi, boy. You okay? Um, but yeah, Summer House, we'll see how it goes with the 2 new gals. I'm not quite sure on them.
Yeah.
Um, but Sierra, I love. I just want her and Wes to be together, which are they? Because she was on Watch What Happens Live, and did you see those clips
Mm-mm.
of her talking about, Andy asked her if she liked Wes's style and, like, how he dresses. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he asked her, I think, like, what her favorite feature of his is, and she's like, "Oh, his ass
Oh,
looks great in jeans." And she's like, "Even out of jeans." I was like, "Whoa."
whoa. Hello.
So I hope they get back together.
They
That's
were
cute.
cute. I think he's just
What are
too
your
immature for her.
thoughts? Are you watching Southern Charm?
Mhm.
Okay. The whole Craig, Sally, whatever the new girl's name is.
I think they first of all, I do like a lot of the cast, but I think that the guy again, the drama with the guys is the same stuff. Like with Austin and Craig, it's like the same and Shep and like
Yeah,
it's the same cycle over and over. Like it's just getting kind of it's kind of like how Orange County is. It's like the same fights over and over and over, like for years. Like let's get some new content.
absolutely.
I think Sally is gorgeous, but uh, the whole thing was a little like I don't know. I think Craig is probably like in his like sleazy era or like fuckboy era of like
Oh, for
I
sure.
think he for sure led her on. Um,
Yeah,
but I
I
also
think
don't think it's
every
like
girl.
cool to like claim dibs on someone that you're not dating.
No,
But I'm
no,
also
no,
haven't
no.
dated since I was like 19, so who knows what I know.
Y- Yeah, same. Because I was gonna say, I feel like every girl has been in that situation where you're completely led on by a guy, while secretly he's also talking to someone else or multiple girls, but he makes you feel a specific way, makes you feel special, like you're the only one. He's having these conversations and long hot tub nights with,
Yeah.
but he's really just not that interested. He just likes talking to you.
I've been lucky in that I've never had that experience because I went from like my high school boyfriend, we were broken up for like a month. In that time, I was, like, talking to, like, a few people, but, like, I ghosted them kind of, and then I met Garrett. So,
Wow, nice.
I have no room to talk because I don't actually know how this stuff works, but, like, I'm a human with eyes and an opinion, so, there's that. Um,
Yeah.
I think he led her on for sure. I also just would have, like,
Oh, for sure.
killed him. So, I think that's also why guys just didn't lead me on ever.
The fact that she bought chickens because
I
he
that
said something about wanting chickens.
if that's the real reason she bought chickens, that's a little desperate. I will draw the line at the chickens.
Yes, and that was gonna be my next word was it's giving desperate, and, you know, we all fall short to being desperate sometimes.
You don't buy livestock though for someone that you have a crush on because you think they
No.
like you and that they would like you having livestock. Like those are real animals that have lives and
Yeah.
that's
I
like
think
a little too
last
much. I don't
time
believe that necessarily. That's why she got the chickens.
trying to think if I've done anything to make a guy like me. I'm sure I
Here's
did.
what it
Oh,
is,
yeah.
ladies.
I
Don't
did.
do anything to make a man like you, okay? They either like you or
No,
they don't. And if they don't, goodbye.
I learned my lesson in the 6th grade when my crush it you always remember your elementary crush, first and last name, Josh Valdivia. What a cutie
Shout
back
out.
then. Don't know where he is now,
Hope you're doing
but
great things, bud.
he played football, and so at recess, he would always play football with the guys,
Yeah.
and I felt like he didn't know who I was, even though we were in the same classroom, and I just, like, wanted his attention, so during recess while they were playing football, I stole the football and started running with it, and freaking Francisco trips me, and I break my arm.
Sorry, it's not funny, but it's funny.
I got a fracture in my
What a
shoulder.
little
They
bitch.
they couldn't even, um, put a cast on it, otherwise I would have been, like, a full, like, body cast. So I was in a sling. Yeah, freaking Francisco. He was terrible.
I probably would have turned
My
lesbian after that if that was like my first experience with the male race. It's like
that didn't stop me.
trying to flirt with a guy and get tackled by another guy and broken.
Yeah, Francisco has always been on my shit list. I ran into him randomly, later. I was maybe, like, 19, but I hadn't seen him since the 6th grade when he broke my arm. I was just in Vaughn's,
You should
and
have sued
he was
him after the fact.
well, so my parents were very upset and had a meeting with the principal the day after, and the principal said, "Hey, I understand I would be this way too if, like, that was my daughter. However, the mom is on probation and the dad just got out of prison."
Mm.
And
Not a fight you want to pick.
yeah, so, Francisco, I hope you're doing good in life. I hope you aren't tripping people anymore. I've yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of you, dude. And so is my left arm. Anytime I'm lifting weights because it's predominantly weaker because of the hairline fracture than my right arm.
Oh,
Thanks.
so good.
So that was my experience with flirting for the first time.
That's
I
traumatic.
it was traumatic, but did that stop me? No.
You got this guy over here playing
Oh,
fucking ping pong or whatever he's doing back there. That's what it
yes.
sounds like.
Oh, that's another one was I was too afraid to tell my now husband how old I was really
Oh,
when
that's
he met
right.
me because he was slightly older than I was, and I was not of drinking age yet, and we were going on dates, and he was ordering drinks and asking if I wanted a drink, a glass of wine, anything. I was like, "Oh, no, just sticking with water tonight." He
For
asked me
8
I'll never
months.
forget. For 8 months. I'll never forget, he asked me, he's like, "Where's your favorite place to go to, like, get a drink?" I was like, "Oh, Lazy Dog."
Hey, they have a mean chicken tortilla soup, okay?
Oh, their tortilla soup, mwah. They used to have a beautiful hummus plate. I don't know if they do anymore. I just love Lazy Dog. I used to go there all the time with Hans.
Their
Just post up.
chicken crispy chicken sandwich or whatever it's
Mm,
called
yep.
slaps.
So
Slaps.
good. Yes. Oh. And then when I was drinking age, I would go there and get a pink lemonade, little was it a lemon drop? No, it was a martini.
I've actually
It was
never
beautiful.
eaten at a Lazy Dog. I've only got it delivery.
Oh, you gotta eat there. It's great. I used to love sitting by the fire pit with Hans and like having a drink. My family laughs at me because anytime they'd be like, "Where do you want to go out to dinner?" I'm like, "Lazy dog." I'm just a simple girl.
Just a simple girl. I
Yeah, I
I'm an
don't
Olive Garden.
require
If
much.
I'm like a chain restaurant person, I'm an Olive Garden slut.
Mm, that would like go right through
I
me,
love Olive Garden.
unfortunately.
All the cheese and dairy.
That's the thing.
One other fun fact about Lazy Dog. So when I started working at my last company, I was like 22 or 23 at this point, and there was this older man who was there, and we had like a site walk at one of our properties, and then we were talking about where we were going to lunch. It was like a group of people after, and someone suggested Lazy Dog because it was across the street, and he's like, "Oh, do they have hot dogs there?" And he was like a bigger guy that didn't have like the greatest eating habits, and I'm like, and at this point I wasn't like a
Yikes.
hot dog fan like I am now,
Right.
and I was like, "Ooh," and we ended up going somewhere else. And then there was another time, there was, like, this food delivery service that came. I don't know if it was every day or, like, one day a week, and you can go and, like, they would come to the lobby with their ice chest, and you could, like, buy, like, s salads and sandwiches and stuff,
Ooh.
and it was called Health Food Chalet, and at the time, we didn't have a
Mm.
receptionist, so, like, I was the whoever was the most junior person in each department had to rotate being receptionist for the day, and so that was my day. And so I sent out an email to the office like, "Oh, health food chalet's here," whatever, and he, like, goes to look at the offerings and then comes back to my desk and he's like, "Katie, it's all, like, salads and stuff, like, there's no burgers." And I'm like, "It's called health food chalet, like, what do you expect?" And then the pinnacle with this man, who was a very sweet guy, like, he's not gonna listen to this, but you were a very sweet man. There was a going away party for someone, and we went to the Classic Q bar in Irvine, and if you're not familiar with Classic Q's, you should be. It's the ultimate dive bar, billiards bar
Oh,
thing, and
I haven't had the pleasure.
I think they've since remodeled. I haven't been there in a while, but at this time, again, this was, like, at least 10 years ago. They had, like, couches. There was, like, a bar, there was pool tables, there was some couch areas and stuff, and he's sitting on the couch eating wings and dipping them in ranch, and wings to me are, like, one of the most vile foods a person can eat. They're so messy.
That's
They're
so
just
gross.
you just look like an animal eating. There's no cute way to eat wings. I will not eat them.
No.
So, he's eating wings and the ranch is dripping on they had carpet. This is how gross the bar
Ew.
was. It's dripping on the carpet, and so I was like,
No.
"Hey, Mike, like, your ranch is dipping on the carpet." So he's like, "Oh." So he takes a plate and he's, like, straddling the carpet like this, eating. He puts the plate on the ground in between his feet so that he can strip, and I was like I'm still traumatized to this day because I am, like, such a stickler for, like, messy eating.
The girl eats hot Cheetos with a fork.
It was
Like,
so traumatizing that someone would eat wings like this, and again, I love you, like, you were
wow.
such a sweet person. You are, I think you're still alive. You're such a sweet person, but, like,
I hope you're still
I hope
alive.
you're still alive. But I was traumatized. And also for the people
Wow.
watching, I am sorry about my teeth and my tongue. Levo, whatever this wine was, it's Levo is the name of the winery, instantly makes everything purple. This one's a really strong, I think it's a Syrah. It's really strong. Not my fault. Okay. That's my only glass I've had. I'm on one glass. And
I
that's
love
what my
it.
teeth look like. I just caught myself in the video. Like, see?
They're pretty
They're pretty
purple.
purple.
Wow.
Let's wrap this up. I'm tired.
Let's wrap her
You've got to
up.
be tired.
Sure am. Well, folks, that's all she wrote
That's all she
today.
wrote. Well, next week we're gonna give a little teaser because I really like next week's topic. While
Take
we're
it
doing
away.
that, like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
So next
Tell a
week's
friend to tell a
topic
friend.
is that's not a leadership style. So we're gonna talk about all the leadership styles that are not leadership styles that work and are
Ooh,
effective. Why I have the best leadership style. I don't even know what it is, but it's just the best because I'm the best. And that's it. That's all you need to know.
that's all.
That's all. Have a great week, everyone. Enjoy Opalite on Friday. If you like
Toodaloo.
the Super Bowl, RIP Chiefs aren't playing, so I won't be watching. I'll be at Disneyland, but have fun.
Have fun, boys.
Bye.